We are back, and this is Salud with Robert Gardner. I'm going to review a beer today, and I do not specifically remember this beer. I did save a can, and I'm kind of working through what's in my refrigerator because I'm trying to clean it out of beers that I saved out of a six pack. The fact that I do not remember it massively tells me probably what I'm going to think in the review just a little bit, but let's revisit it. Let's see again. We get to experience this particular beer again. This is from independencebrewing.com, and this is their Wild and Free. They say it's dry and rustic. Wild and Free is a way of life here at Indie Brewing. It's also how we like to brew. This dry hop Saison combines the rustic category defining Saison DuPont yeast with a fresh helping of Styrian, Goldring, and fruity Sapro hops. Interesting. Here in Texas, 2 weeks of spring, 8 months of summer, fast approaching, and this is a seasonal beer. It is not available at the moment, but I saved this can. Let me see real quick. Where's Independence Brewing located? Texas. Where's the tap room? Jobs, press kit, contact. Full name, Willie Nelson. Nice. Uh, does it say? Private events? Huh. Well, where do I find this? Bookings, donations, beer quality, general. Doo-doo-doo. Merch, cart. Where's the tap room? Well, thought I clicked on tap room. Did I? Oh, I did. Okay. So it's here in Austin. Doo doo doo. No idea. All right. Man, there's so many places here in town that I did not realize. Let's go back to their beers, the self, Independence. So there's a couple of other these that I've had. I think for a fact, I'm pretty sure I've got the Convict Hill Oatmeal Stout. I might have the Native Texan Pilsner. I don't know about Austin Amber. Some of these others I've not seen. Convict Hill, well, that's let's see, but that's the canned version of the same stout. Yeah. All right. So where do I go to the Saison? Where did I find it? To meet the beers seasonal. Interesting. So where was it at? About Finder. So I managed to make my way back and find this page. I'm not exactly sure. Is it just under their beers? Anyway, so I found this. Let's go ahead and crack this guy open and check it out and see what we think. Oh. And again, I do not remember being blown away by this. And if you do not like my pour, feel free to write haterade comments here on YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know much about alcohol or beer. I'm a novice trying to turn into a professional. So we'll let that cool down just a little bit and continue. In fact, let me get a smell here. Ooh, very rich, hoppy, citrusy. Ooh, it's super, super citrus notes. Lime or orange zest, maybe lemon. Now, I don't remember disliking this beer, by the way. I just don't remember being particularly blown away by it either. Let's take a look here. It says what does it say? 2 weeks of spring and 8 months of summer fast approaching. Go with his winter boots and let this easy drinking and refreshingly dry farmhouse ale run wild and free through the peaks and valleys of your palate. It is the bitter units is 35, alcohol is 5.7%. Malt Pilsner, two row white wheat. Oh, interesting. Carafoam. I wonder what that is. Hops, Styrian, Golding, and Sabro yeast, Size DuPont. So food pairings, nice. Soft cheeses, grilled Belgian endive, prawn pad thai, Moules frites, fatty tuna sushi, carbonade, is that right? Carbonade flamande, mango ginger cheesecake, chocolate pralines. I don't know if I've eaten any of that stuff before, but anyway, it's cool. Let's take another smell here. How we doing? Our foam is dying down slowly. Very just like citrusy, man. It's just like whew, I mean, just right off the top. All right, so the citrusy notes continue in the flavor profile. This really cuts fat. It seems like it's more acidic. It reminds me of lime juice or lemon juice. It's lighter, crisp, fragrant, honeysuckle, clover honey, orange zest, lemon zest, lime zest, citrus acidity. Um, it's fairly crisp. It lingers on my palate, but it's certainly not a stout. It's not a stock. It's not a stout. It's not a porter. It's not dark and malty. This is more crisp and fragrant. This is really good. I could absolutely see buying this again if I was in the mood for it. Food pairings, I think actually, and I'm biased about this, I think this would work well with food. I think it would have to be the right meal. I would probably want something a little bit lighter in its flavor profile if I was going to have tacos or barbecue, like I talk about in Texas all the time. But refreshing, cold, crisp, pungent, citrusy, very bright notes. It's not as crisp as, say, like a Pilsner or maybe a lager. I don't know if Saisons have a little bit more sugar in them, a little bit sweeter, but I think this is a great beer. Nothing bad to say about it. I can't say that it's my favorite, but it is certainly good. And again, you can check that out at independencebrewing.com. Again, that's independencebrewing.com. Apparently, they are here in Austin. I was interested to find that out. I'll get out a lot. I'm in my place. Overall, I think just a great beer. Go ahead and check out the Wild and Free Saison. If that is a seasonal, you can check it out whenever it comes out again here in Austin. Super fragrant, yeasty, citrusy, bright notes. I think a great beer. To me, also, I think the crispness. This is about as sweet and syrupy as I would want to go in the middle of a 100-degree summer here in Texas. It's one of the reasons I like lagers and pilsners and kind of lighter beers sometimes that are very crisp. They just seem to pair well with the extreme heat here in Austin. But really great beer. Go ahead and check this out again at independencebrewing.com. You can check them out. And if anybody from the Independence Brewing Company would like to be on the podcast, do a tasting, something like that, please contact me and let me know. I'd be happy to chat with you. I'd love that. And you can let me know more about your beers and what you do, because I'm a novice. I'm just learning as I go, just using my taste buds as a guide. I'll see you guys again soon on Salud with Robert Gardner. Thank you. Appreciate you much.